Welcome to the Shark Tank, where entrepreneurs seek an investment to start, grow, or save their business.
We had a $100,000 loss that year.
Whoa! If the sharks hear a great idea,
Party shark.
they'll invest their own money.
It's really good.
And fight each other for a deal.
Here's my offer and excludes Robert.
Barbara writes on a stone tablet.
But the entrepreneurs must get the full amount they're asking for, or they'll walk away with nothing.
$200,000 for the entire business.
Wow.
Are you nuts? This is a piece of crap.
Who are the sharks? They're self-made business experts worth billions. Kevin O'Leary is a shrewd venture capitalist who made his fortune selling a children's educational company for over $4 billion. Barbara Corcoran went from waiting tables in Manhattan to building the city's premier $2 billion real estate empire. Robert Herjavec, son of an immigrant factory worker, founded one of the world's preeminent cybersecurity firms. Lori Grenier, the queen of QVC, holds over 100 patents and has launched over 400 products, grossing over $500 million in sales. And Mark Cuban, renowned billionaire tech mogul and the outspoken owner of the Dallas Mavericks. First into the tank are entrepreneurs with a better way to bake from scratch.
Hello, my name is Leah. And I am Taya. We are two moms from Portland, Oregon, and together we created Scratch and Gray Baking Company. We are here seeking $150,000 in exchange for 20% equity of our business.
Currently, baking at home is a very flawed production.
Right, you either have that mystery Bago mix or that questionable tube of dough.
I can't pronounce the ingredients on any of those labels, and they never taste quite right.
Alternatively, you can spend hours upon hours baking from scratch at home.
Who has the time and money for that?
Right?
Right.
Since there currently is no good option on the market to make delicious homemade baked cookies,
So we created
the Cookie Kit! Our cookie kits make homemade baking easy and fun. We individually package, label, number, and color code each ingredient separately, making homemade baking foolproof.
So all you have to do is supply the butter and the egg.
And we provide the rest.
Plus, these cookie kits intentionally make one large cookie sheet of 9 to 12 big cookies instead of 40.
And they taste amazing!
So sharks, who is excited about the cookie kit and wants to jump in this cookie jar with us?
What do they taste like?
Well, let us show you.
We're very hungry sharks.
So, take a tray of cookies.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Taya, what flavors do we have?
Well, we have 6 different flavors. Currently, we have chocolate chip, oatmeal raisin, and classic sugar. And then 3 of our 6 are actually gluten-free.
This is my favorite. I haven't tried the others.
What is it?
Out of this world. Oatmeal raisins. Like
Yes,
real
that's
oatmeal.
my favorite.
Taya, I gotta be honest with you. I don't know. I'm gonna eat another 5 or 6 before I make up my mind. It is incredible.
Thank you.
Wow, it's really good.
It's a healthier cookie, right?
Yes,
because
it
you're
is.
using whole wheat flour, you're using flax seeds, organic sugar. So your market really is like Whole Foods or places
It is.
that...
That's where we're currently at. We're currently in about 220 locations, including Whole Foods. Sur La Table, we're in all 120 of their locations.
And how did you even come up with the idea? You know, I have 2 daughters, and one of them came to me and said I want to make homemade cookies. So I went to the store, spent $40 on the ingredients, came home and spent 3 hours measuring, baking, and cleaning. And the most frustrating part for me is I felt wasteful because I barely used any of those ingredients. And I was like, you know, it'd be great if there was some kind of a kit that had the best ingredients figured out for me, so it still was an activity to do and still fun, but I didn't have to go and buy all the ingredients. And I didn't want 40 cookies at the end of it either.
Taya, what are your sales?
Our current sales since inception, 14 months ago, 52,000.
Taya, it seems low to me.
You know, it is, and we had experienced a lot of production problems. So when we started this business, we packaged every single one of those ingredients by hand. We still hand label each one of those bags. So we need to automate our process.
Taya, you're selling it for how much?
The retail is between $7 and $12, depending on the store that you buy it from.
What's your cost?
What does it cost to make one?
Our all-in cost,
All in?
with our overhead and everything, is $389 currently.
Oh!
Yeah, that's our problem too. That's why we're here.
Now, the thing that we've always liked about this business is that it is scalable. So we've always known
Okay,
that we
let's
can
scale
get
it. Let's
machinery.
say you
We
get
can
your
automate.
$150,000. What is the new model? Because those margins suck.
The machines that we want would be able to produce at least 50,000, 8 hours
What
a day,
cost?
5 days a week.
Including overhead, what cost?
$2.15.
How much of your product you sell online?
Not even 10%.
Why? Why do you think that is?
Because it costs $5 to ship a box. Who is going to buy a product for $8,
That is a really, really good point. You know, one thing that would really cut down on costs for you tremendously is if everything were in one bag. Like, you know, everything's mixed in and it's layered.
That'll cut down your shipping costs, too.
I'm just saying.
You don't like it, Leah?
I don't like it because the reason we did this, because we want you to know what's in your food, and it does matter. Like baking from scratch is different. You put your egg and your butter and your sugar, and you stir it really well, and that emulsifies it, and then you add in your flours, and that way you don't overstir your flour.
You're saying that you have to do them in different tiers.
Right, exactly. All of these things are what makes that cookie way better than
I agree with you.
I get that, but I'm really on the fence with you because the whole business is about getting your cost of goods in this package down to around $170.
Right.
Guys, let me simplify things for everybody. My idea of baking is going, that smells good. Bump, right?
Well, look at he's got an empty plate, totally gone.
I hated them, right? Yeah. But I just have no clue, so I'm out.
Okay.
I'd like to know a little bit more about the two of you. What's your background?
I can tell you a story we started. It's kind of funny. I had this bad experience baking with my children, and I have this go-getter neighbor, and I knew she wanted to start a business, so I actually sent her this random text message and said, hey, you want to start this business 50-50 with me?
And I actually spent 10 years in the securities finance industry. When I had my first child, I decided I just wasn't going to put in 18 hours for somebody else with no long-term payoff. So I always work. I'm the hardest worker you'll ever meet. And if I'm going to put in that time, there better be a better reward at the end of it.
Oh, a capitalist. I love you. What were you selling in the securities industry?
I was actually a fixed income trader, so bonds, any kind of fixed income security.
Now he really likes it.
But now you're working even more hours and making no money because your margins
There's
suck.
a long-term payoff on this.
The first thing that came to my mind was that there are so many other cookies out there where you can bake them yourself at home. And I hate to say that because I really like you, but I thought this is just so competitive. So for that reason, I'm out.
Thank you.
I don't doubt your ability to sell. I think you're both hustling in the most positive way. I love the fact you left an industry that you didn't have passion for, and you're doing it for yourself.
Right.
You know,
You're working so hard.
yeah, you're working super hard. It's very admirable. You're working all the time.
You know, I honestly was raised by a single mom that struggled with drug addiction her whole life, and I worked my way out. Sorry, I'm pregnant.
No problem at all.
And that's what actually gave me my motivation to be where I am, is from seeing my mother, who's made a lot of bad decisions and put us in a lot of bad situations. And so it's been my motivation to never go through that and to never put my own family through it. And I also...
And we did it all because we believe in the product, we believe in the business.
But let me make a statement here. Just unless you get the production down to 170, you'll go out of business. I'm sorry. We can cry all we want, but that's the truth. Okay, you'll never
Don't make a pregnant girl cry.
No, I get it.
You want to do the first, don't worry.
So I'm sure there's a way for you to do that. I don't know what it is right now, but you're going to have to get there pretty quickly, or you're going to zero. Good luck to you. I'm out.
Thank you. Thanks.
All right, a couple of thoughts.
Yeah.
Honestly, when I heard scratch and grain, I really thought
Good
you were
point.
talking about scratching.
She's right.
I know you meant from scratch, but I think when it's the first word, I didn't quite get that, and I think a typical consumer would not. I also wish you'd come in here and said, hey, we're looking for $50,000. No problem, I would have taken a chance. $150 is way too much, too risky. I don't know how to get around the $150,000.
Well, I have a way to get around that.
Oh.
All the time I've been up here, I've never lost money in somebody who deeply believes in what they're doing and sees it as something greater than just making a buck. You got that in spades. However, the category is probably a little too small for me today. This is definitely a Barbara category.
Oh, thank
she
you. I'm so
understands.
complimented.
It is a compliment. Her only objection was it's too much of an ask. I'll give you $150,000 for 40%, as long as you can convince Barbara to come in for half of it.
Three sharks are out. Taya and Leah have an offer from Robert, but it's for twice the equity they are offering, and they have to convince Barbara to go in on the deal.
I want to participate, but Barbara can add a tremendous amount
Tell
of
me
value
that
to
again,
this
Robert. In
category.
fact, here's my offer and excludes Robert. I'll give you $150,000 as a line of credit, but I still get 20% equity.
Barbara, that doesn't make any sense.
Of course it makes sense.
With my offer, you have to put up half the money and get the same equity.
Yeah,
But I don't want you in the deal.
And it's not fair to take 40%.
No fair. He's a lovely guy, but he is a pain in the ass when you try to reach him. And that's not any fun. I like to make all the decisions with my entrepreneurs, see what they think, bang, move quickly. And besides,
Robert, Barbara just threw you under a bus.
I'm not going to argue with her. Barbara writes on a stone tablet, so by the time I use this fancy thing called email. Look, she obviously doesn't want me in the deal. I really believed in you guys.
How do you feel about making us an offer without Barbara?
Hey, all of a sudden you're not crying anymore. You've got this nasty element I really like.
I'll make the same offer with or without Barbara. $150,000 for 40%.
Okay.
Ladies, the cookies are burning. What are you going to do?
Robert, we would absolutely love to accept your offer, but we have to take Barbara's.
There we go, Robert.
Thank you so much.
Sorry, big boy. You're even smarter than I thought. Thank you. Bye.
I like those women. I'm happy they got a deal.
We've just both put our heart and our soul into this business. So this is a great day. I'm so thankful and happy that we got a deal. I'm very happy.
In Season 5, former CIA agent Jason Henson revealed the tricks of the trade as part of his survival escape training business, Spy Escape and Evasion.
Oh my God. $150,000 for 45%. All right, let's do it.
Let's see what he's up to now.
Since Shark Tank, it has been a wild and ridiculously fun ride. With Damon's investment, I've constructed my 320-acre property called Spy Ranch here in Utah. Originally, Damon was against opening up Spy Ranch here in Utah, but once I showed him the numbers and he saw the potential, he's 100% backing it. We teach courses from evasive driving to firearms training to hand-to-hand self-defense. The year before Shark Tank, I had $306,000 in sales. Now in just 8 months, I've got almost $2 million in sales. We've secured a royalty deal for several of my products, including the Spy flashlight, and we have an escape and evasion belt, which is a special gun belt that has secret hidden compartments for survival gear. The questions you don't ask may cost you your life one day. When I came on Shark Tank, I lacked a ton of business knowledge, and I needed a shark. Getting that deal with Damon has changed my life. I love these things like, what's up? Hey, how you doing?
I came to Spy Ranch today to check in on Jason, check out the amazing property, get a little training, and officially become a spy.
Keep going, sir. Keep going, keep going. Yep, you're perfect. Yes. Woo! Perfect.
Spy Ranch is amazing. It is in the middle of nowhere. You can do everything here from tactical training, target practice. The possibilities are endless. This can be a franchise where you can have one in every city in every single state. I am officially a spy. You are the best.
Next up is a cleaning solution for those hard-to-reach parts.
Hello, Sharks. I'm Justin Koenigke.
And I'm Seth Friedman, and we are the creators of Bottle Bright. We're here today seeking $75,000 in exchange for 15% of our company.
Sharks. There are all kinds of portable drinking containers that make our lives easier. The problem is they develop stains and odors easily, and the typical methods for cleaning them just don't work well. Dishwashers can't spray into narrow openings, and many drinking containers aren't dishwasher safe. Chlorine, bleach, and other harsh chemicals are toxic and dangerous.
We were frustrated by the lack of suitable methods to clean our portable drinkware. We were looking for a solution that was easy to use, safe, and effective. That's why we created Bottle Bright.
Bottle Bright is an effervescent cleaning tablet that is amazing at removing stains and odors from portable drinkware. And it's so easy to use. Simply fill your bottle with water, drop in a Bottle Bright tablet, and let it go to work. Then discard the solution, give it a quick rinse, and your bottle is fresh and clean.
Sharks, we are committed to making Bottle Bright a household name. We need your expertise in getting our unique product into the hands of consumers. So, who would like to join us in solving the dirty bottle dilemma?
Let me pass out some samples for you to look at.
It's like Efferdent for your bottle.
I think the biggest difference between it and something like Efferdent is this is an all-natural product.
What's in that tablet?
They're all natural ingredients, but they're all mineral-based or organic-based.
Does it have any odor when I afterwards?
Absolutely no odor or residual smell.
Guys, I'm going to bet that you have very little sales because nobody gives a damn.
Yeah, I think a lot of people give a damn, but we have very little sales. So half your comment is correct.
What are your sales? What are your sales?
Last year we did 110,000. This year at 85,000.
Well, that's not no sales.
Seth, how long have you been doing it?
We started 3 years ago. We have private label customers. We're dealing with two very large companies that we're now private labeling this same formula for.
I just want to be clear, when you private label it, there's no brand for you. They're simply using it as part of their product. So I go to them, I buy the product, you come along with it. Is that right?
Yeah, we manufacture for them. It's under their brand.
And I bet you're making hundreds of dollars doing that.
Well, why don't we talk about
The
what
product
does
has
the
great
product
margins.
cost?
Yes.
Yeah,
What
the
does it cost and what do you sell it
So
for?
we build the 10-pack pouch right there for 79 cents. We wholesale it for $2.99 to retail, and then they sell it for $5.99.
What's the rest of your story? Like, why did you come up with this?
Sure. So we're mountain bikers, and we finished a day of mountain biking. We use hydration packs, much like you see there with the hose. And I finished that ride that day, pulled up to the trailhead and said to Justin, this thing tastes disgusting, because they're impossible to clean. So we had that issue. I said to Justin, I'm leading a healthy lifestyle, and I'm dumping bleach in here. And it now tastes like a swimming pool, and I'm killing myself. Let's come up with an all-natural solution.
So just to go back, you did 110,000 in sales, private label to 2 companies.
Yeah.
Did you make any money on that?
We did not. We had a rough 2013, to be perfectly honest with you.
Okay. What does that mean?
we had a $100,000 loss that year.
Whoa!
Last year, about July 2013, we did a large run for one of our private label companies, and we were trying to push the boundaries of ecological packaging. They wanted a film that was biodegradable. We sent them a large amount of product, and there was moisture vapor that was starting to penetrate through the product and degrade the tablets.
So you did a recall.
We
You took
replaced it. We took it back.
We thought it would be best to take the entire thing
And you
back.
lost
to do it.
100,000 on that.
Painful year.
You're very lucky you've met me today. I'm going to tell you why. I'm also a cleaner. I'm the wonderful cleaner. I clean really bad ideas right out of the Shark Tank, and this falls into that category. You spent over 3 years doing this. It's still not profitable, and yet you claim you're entrepreneurs. At some point, a successful entrepreneur knows they have a loser, and they shoot it.
Kevin, I said you're going to make an offer.
I'm going to give you an offer to think it through, leave here, and shoot it. By the way, I'm out.
Seth, here's my challenge with it. Look, you haven't proven any demand. I think anybody that truly cares enough to clean their water bottle already has an option. You're doing it better potentially, but that is going to be a real challenge to get that consumer to care that much more.
When you're spending $40,
I don't see the direction.
I understand.
I'm out.
What is your plan to do with the $75,000? Why do you need it?
$75,000 we feel is helpful for administration.
To me, the worst waste of money is for it to go to administration when you've got 2 people that should be real firecrackers out there, you know, burning midnight oil, working morning, noon, and night to make it happen.
If you were to invest with us, I'd be completely open-minded to any idea you had and what we should do with that money.
There's a larger issue here that is very disturbing to me. I think you created enormous mistrust in my mind when you said you lost $100,000 in year 3. Nothing's wrong with losing $100,000 in year 1, but then everybody likes to see sales start to get some traction and go up. I'm out.
I appreciate that. You had a great idea, right? You turned it into what looks like a good product. But what you don't have is a company. And what's even worse is you come across as being desperate, right? Everything that you've said is like you're drowning and you're trying to push for a lifeline.
Just to be clear, it's not desperation, it's passion. We have passion for this
That's the
product.
difference. And when I sense desperation, that's a huge negative. I don't invest in desperation. For that reason, I'm out.
I don't agree with a lot of the comments that have been made up here. I think that this is a solution to a big problem, so I'm going to make you an offer.
Are you kidding?
I have a big initiative with Bed Bath & Beyond right now, and I can help you a great deal with that and with many other retailers to get in. So here's my offer. I'm going to offer you the $75,000, but I want 35% and a condition that the money will go towards funding all the purchase orders. I don't want it to go to admin, and I know I have direct targets for us to get this in retail, and on QVC this will help to give yourself free advertising so people know what the product is when they walk into Bed Bath & Beyond and they see it. So that's my offer.
Thank you. Appreciate the offer.
Thank you, I appreciate it very much.
Would you be willing to do 25%?
Are you kidding?
I would be willing to do 33 1/3 final offer.
Sounds good, Lori.
You guys have a deal.
You got yourself a deal.
Thanks so much.
You guys.
She believed in the
I
product.
have seen all the containers that
Yes,
people are
there-
crying about.
There's a lot of them out there.
QVC sells hundreds of thousands
Yeah.
of these. We're going to clean
Thank you.
up.
We are going to do great business.
Thank you. Very good to meet you all.
Ciao.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, Lori.
That was it. That was who we wanted.
You get on that carpet and it's your big moment, and then all of a sudden Kevin looks at you and he says, "This is a piece of crap."
Lori, it's okay. You're going to make some mistakes. This was one of them.
Next into the tank is a product designed for kids to easily carry their belongings.
Hello, Sharks. My name is Michael Woolley, and I'm the Chief Financial Officer of Bestpacks.
Well, hello, Sharks. My name is Arthur Greer. I am the official licensee of the Bestpack.
I'm asking for $50,000 for exchange for 10% of my company. We have added a new twist to the common vest. Bestpacks was invented by my daughter when she was in 6th grade. Her teacher gave her a science project. Find a problem, come up with a solution. She thought, backpacks are heavy. She created a new backpack that's more comfortable, convenient, and stylish. Introducing Bestpack. It's a Bestpack combination. Its functional design helps distribute the weight.
Great job, Model.
A model in the making.
You know, I've been in the backpack business for over 30 years, and I've never seen a product like this before.
Remember, you can put important stuff up front, like your money. Okay, Sharks, who wants to start putting money in your front pockets?
How much money do you have in sales?
January and February, we had approximately $10,000 worth.
Ooh, that's not a lot of money.
Yeah.
All right. Michael, what is the relationship again? You own the rights for the product, and then you licensed it to Arthur, and only Arthur can sell the product. Is that right?
True. That is true.
Can we see the product?
Guys, come on.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thanks, sweetie.
For me.
I'll take a lollipop, thank you.
Yeah, it's best to get rid of the kids because things are about to get ugly.
Good job, guys.
Great job.
Bye.
Arthur, you buy the product, then you pay a fee to Michael. What is that fee that you pay off every product?
I make 6.5% royalty. And how much do they sell for?
That one sold for $14.88 retail.
And what did it cost you to make that?
That cost around $4.75.
And the total sales over what period of time are what?
Well, what happened was last November, we signed a license agreement. We had it in a big box store for January and February.
Which one?
Walmart.
You had this in Walmart?
Yes.
How many stores were you?
75 stores.
$10,000 in sales and 75 Walmart.
Well, they gave you a
Was
test.
it?
And what happened? They delisted it when you didn't sell any?
I would have loved to gotten it out, during holiday, but it did go out during January.
Is Walmart going to reorder and sell it in more stores?
That's what I need to see what happens during back to school. We'll find out at that time.
But Arthur, just put yourself in my shoes for a moment. You're in Walmart,
Yes.
largest retailer in the world. You're in 75 stores. You've only done $10,000 in sales. That seems bad to me.
Tell us what we're missing.
Tell
Well,
us,
the thing is-
why this is good news.
Yeah.
But this is very good news.
Why?
That they're willing to, try something out.
Can we come back and let me give a little history? After my daughter had invented it, she won her 6th grade science class contest. Then another contest called $1 Million Idea Challenge comes up. And so it was put on Oprah Winfrey.
And still you only sold $10,000.
No. This was back in 2003. How old's your daughter now? She's 27.
Really?
Michael, I thought that was your daughter.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You made it seem like this just happened, and it was a new product. I don't know. What did I say that
When you start talking about your daughter in 6th grade, we see these kids. Didn't you guys think that this just happened recently?
Yeah,
And when you
really.
were talking about winning these contests and getting this attention, it was like it was yesterday.
Well, but when she was,
What happened here?
He was in product development. It took a while.
Why is there this huge block of time where nothing much happened?
I didn't have the funds to go and buy a lot of stock.
How old is your daughter in 6th grade? 11? And she's 27 now?
Right.
Right?
Right at 15 years.
16
All right. I guess can you understand our gap of credibility over that 16
But it would have
years?
been okay if you would have just told us
No,
that.
I understand where you're coming from, but
All right, here's the magic question. How much has your sales been in the
Since you was in
last
6th grade.
16 years?
Basically the $10,000 for January and February.
Okay, guys, when this product came out, Mandy was #1, okay? We'll start there. Since then, nothing's happened until you put it into Walmart. We still don't know yet if it's going to be delisted or not. We're going to wait for the back-to-school season. That would be an important piece of information because I don't think it's worth $500,000 until I know that Walmart wants to keep it in. And in the case of this product, whether we get together now or another decade, who cares? It's just a blip in the long duration of how long this thing's been around. My bet is if I went to the Smithsonian and went to the Backpack Museum, I would find that here.
Actually, it's funny you mentioned that because they have invited us for 2015 for the exhibit.
Okay, so I'm about to say, this is serious, I'm out.
May I say that there is a problem out there. You got to understand with some of the heavy books and stuff like that, and it does distribute the weight. We tested it, and there was less weight.
You know, you seem like a genuine person. I don't think you came out here to mislead us.
No.
Here's my challenge with it. Forget the 16 years, forget the song Mandy, forget all that. $10,000 in sales for 75 stores, it's not a good number.
It takes time to develop some of these things. I'm really at the beginning stages.
I hear you, but $10,000 in 75 stores in the largest retailer in the world.
And I also have a test going into Toys R Us, which is FAO Schwartz. As you know, I have other people
the
that are
numbers
trying
don't
into.
lie. I'm out.
Guys, I actually like the product. It's not bad. But we invest in the entrepreneurs and we invest in the company. And there's just a whole lot of question marks in my mind. So for those reasons, I'm out.
But the good news is, Barbara and Lori still aren't out.
I happen to love the product.
Thank you.
All right? It's a new twist on something that every kid in America buys every other year.
And one of the other things I wanted to point out.
Whoa, I'm still talking. This is a sad case, quite honestly. No offense to either of you. The right product, but the wrong entrepreneurs. I'm out.
Okay, I get it. You just got this product, and you're trying, and you're hustling, and you're trying to get it into a lot of places. The problem is, when you say that you're in that many stores, and you're only doing $10,000, unfortunately, whether any of us think it sounds like a good idea, the consumer is speaking.
Right.
And they're saying they don't want it. And for that reason, I'm out.
All right.
Good luck, guys.
Thank you very much. It doesn't matter how long the Best Packs has been around. It's a great product, and Best Packs is on the way to the top.
I'm Ellie. I'm Becca, and we are sisters and best friends. Growing up, Ellie and I were attached to the hip. And then we, got married, had our own families. This business has afforded us the opportunity to pursue a dream together. What do you think about these dots and this chevron together? Love it. We created a product that's the perfect accessory to add fun to any event. Who wants some cake? We like to say that we take fun seriously. Give me good, give me good. And in an all too serious world, our product will really put a smile on your face. I need some water on it. Have somebody lick you. Ultimately, we've sacrificed a lot. We've put in $180,000. We've taken a lot of quality time from our families. It's been hard, but we know it's worth it. We just need a little help to get our name out there and make it available everywhere. Hey there, Sharks. My name is Ellie Brown, and I'm her sister, Becca Nelson. We're asking for $100,000 for a 30% equity stake in our business, Everywheres. Hang on to your notebook, Sharks, because we're about to show you where you can stick it. We design and manufacture wearable fabric sticker accessories that add instant fun to any occasion, like our flagship product, the Sticky Tie. Where basically a sticky tie makes an ordinary t-shirt extraordinary. They're reusable, they won't tear or lose their shape. Plain white t-shirt, party shirt. Plain white t-shirt, instant black tie formal. And if you happen to spill something on them, they can be wiped clean and worn again and again and again. Okay, back to business. Sharks, we have some samples that we put together just for you. Here you go, Robert.
Thank you very much.
Kevin.
Thank you very much.
You got it.
Thank you.
Mark.
I love this.
Nice.
What does it say, Lori?
It says I'm a hero, not a zero.
Hey, Lori, kiss me, I'm Croatian.
Come on, Lori. That's cute. What is that?
It's Kevin on money.
I love it. I really like that. This is going to be your bestseller. There's no question about it.
Very
I'm
cute.
very proud of that.
What are the sales, Becca?
So to date, we have about $600,000 in sales from 2011 through 2014.
How about this year? What about this calendar
This year is a different year for us.
Uh-oh.
This is why we are here. Last year we had major traction. We literally went up to $300,000. We sold into Party City, the Container Store,
And
Steiner.
then tragedy
Still in
struck.
those stores? I just have to ask.
Tragedy. Well, we struggled with the rate of sell-through. Because it's such a brand new concept, that's part of the glory of it, but it's also a consumer awareness issue.
It got delisted.
They didn't take it off the shelves. It's actually selling through, just not at the speed that they would reorder.
So what will your sales be this year?
Right now we're on pace to do about 50,000 this year.
No.
Whoa!
But we haven't gotten to our-
Pull up! Pull up!
We're trying to figure it out, guys. We went back in.
I
we
think
redid
the market has spoken. They don't like it.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Why are your sales only 50,000 this year?
Because we made a conscious decision at the end of the year to slow our engines down and figure it out. We decided to take our foot off the gas.
No.
Hold on, not completely off the gas. Because it was time for 2014 to begin, and it's go fast, make your catalogs, do this, get this, spend all the money going to the trade shows.
Becca, it's not working.
Think about it. You put it out there.
Yeah.
You had decreasing sales year after year. You're down to
Decreasing?
50. Well, come on, you're down to 50,000.
That was because we chose to do that. We could have gone out and
Nobody
seen a bunch of more
chooses to
retailers.
see a business
When
die
you
a
are
horrible death.
You know what? We're from the South, and you know what we say in the South. Oh, bless his heart.
Yeah, bless his heart, then kick his butt.
No.
You're going to zero.
Okay, well, let me just tell you.
Can I ask you questions?
Ask her if she's going to zero.
What does this tie sell for at the retail level?
Currently, they've been selling from $4.99 all the way up to $7.99.
For one tie?
For one tie.
Oh.
That's right.
$4.99.
No.
Why are the costs so high?
It is high.
Because it's something that you can reuse over and over again. The material itself is a premium sticker product.
Becca, just tell us what it costs you to make it.
We can get it down to 50 cents, packaged and ready to go.
Explain to me how this is made.
The material, it happens to be through an exclusive supplier of this material. It's patented, and so we have an agreement with this supplier.
You're the most expensive sticker in the party store. I'm not going to pay that kind of price for something I know I'm throwing out in the morning. I'm going to get stickers for 99 cents.
And then you're going to have something that in the end is peeling off, not staying stuck. And
I
you
don't
never
care.
bought a
I've thrown
wearable
it out.
sticker.
It's dead. It's gone.
Nobody
I think
cares.
99% of the market doesn't care about the fact it lasts a lifetime. Who cares?
You know, several years back, I invested in something very similar. And it was really difficult. People didn't want to reuse these things. That was the problem. I'm out.
I look at you, Ellie and Becca, as entrepreneurs that have gone through a 3-year process. The more time you spend on it, the more you're wasting your productive time because you're good enough and you've proven that you can build businesses. But you've got to have a better idea. This idea sucks. This is a howling dog from hell. I'm out.
Don't beat around the bush. I respect your opinion, but we really do.
You must listen to me.
I'm
your
listening.
friend here.
We want to be sponges. We want to learn from you guys.
You haven't learned
We are
enough from your
listening.
3 years of issues.
Ladies,
Yes.
you love designing, but your eye's not on the business.
Work with us. Teach us. We'll learn.
I'm out.
Ellie, Becca, reusable, rewearable, tear-proof, residue-free. Nobody cares. I'm out.
Okay, thank you, Robert.
Do you have a website and do you sell
We do.
online? Because your name sucks.
What, everywhere? Because you can
Yeah.
rewear
I
stuff.
thought it was
So
glasses.
positive
Sticky
guys.
today.
It's fantastic being here, guys. We realized that we've hit a hurdle, and we're wanting to jump over it. We're having so much fun doing it. We
Okay, I'm
love.
going to make you an offer.
Why?
Okay.
$200,000 for the entire business.
Four sharks are out. Mark is Ellie and Becca's last chance at making a deal for their wearable fabric sticker company, Everywheres.
Okay, I'm going to make you an offer.
Why?
Okay.
$200,000 for the entire business. Because you guys are lost, right? You guys are designers. Where it makes sense, I'll contract you guys. You've got a nice little setup business. You've got access to retail. You have no idea what you're doing.
But I think by losing us in the process, you're losing.
I can still contract you for your designs.
Mark, can't you set this up yourself for 100 grand? What do you need any of this for?
No, it would cost me more than that to set it all
Why?
up.
Can we chat for a brief second? Okay.
Wow, I would not chat too long. Are you nuts? This is a piece of crap.
Mark, it is a tough business.
It's a piece of crap.
You can just use it for
Oh,
just
it's
average stuff.
crap. You could do this for 50 grand.
It's not a good deal. It's not a good deal. It's $200,000 and we're done. So you hear the feedback we got. Oh, gosh. I don't know. Okay. We could be home more with our kids and pay attention to them again. Gosh. What are we doing? I don't even know what we're doing as we're walking in here. Okay. Hold.
I just want to set the table because it's a very interesting moment in Shark Tank history. Everybody hates your business in the
Give away our
past.
company for
Then Mark
$200,000.
looked at you and said, look, you have no value to me in the current configuration, but I'll buy the whole business, so you have to make a decision. $200,000 for the whole business, pass everything over to Mark to run it. What are you going to do?
Well, I feel really great sadness right now because we really do love this. We've put a lot into it. We have a ton to offer. So, because we do everything. I'm really serious.
You don't want to let it go.
I'm one of those stupid people. Right?
Business is tough. Tears are not going to add any value.
Kevin.
I don't want to sympathy.
Kevin, let them talk.
Come on.
Let them talk.
I mean, this is a big moment, right? Like, this has been 3 years of, I think my daughter she was 4 when we started this. Like it's just, we've done a lot. And we knew nothing about this, and we've come so far. And to have that many retailers to say, we love you, and you guys are right. How can they be wrong?
Becca,
Yes.
I have total respect for what you've
So
done.
we just had to get off our chest.
It's your baby, and I respect it. That's why I haven't said a word. It's not an easy decision, and I
It's
respect
not.
that.
It's time to let our baby go. I think it is. We'll do it.
Okay. Wow.
I feel so better than nothing.
I'm gonna give you guys the good news, right? If I can take this and really turn it into something, I promise to take good care of your baby and do the best I can to raise it from the dead and turn it into something special.
Thank you.
Okay?
Thank you guys
All
so
right,
much.
guys. Thanks.
Do you know what you're going to be doing 24 hours from now? Crying big tears of relief. And you're going to appreciate that you gave your kid to a great guy.
I sold my company for $5.7 billion, and I was sad when I sold it. For about a minute.
I think that's a little different, Mark.
Thank you so much.
Great ending. Wow.
We just cried a lot. The last thing I expect to do is to walk away from the company. I'm gonna have a hard time sleeping tonight. It's really hard to know what to do in that moment. But we're excited. Yeah. We're excited to see it go. We're really excited. We're really excited to see it go somewhere.
Next time on Shark Tank.
I had this light bulb moment.
Oh, that's so cool.
We did $1 million without any advertising.
$1 million? I'm going to also give you an offer.
What if I valued it at $6 million? And I'm noted for my creativity. The other guys are brain dead.
It's going to get really ugly in a minute.
Shark, fight. How much cash will it make this year?
How much cash do you think it'll make?
I have to answer that? Never have I heard somebody talk so much and say so little.
Hold on, let me finish. Get it out! What is it?
She's ADC's newest female weapon. Marvel's Agent Carter starts now.